Hang out our banners on the outward wall. The cry is still they come. Our castle strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie, till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dearly, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What's that noise?
It is the cry of women, my good lord.
I've almost forgot the taste of fear. The time has been my senses would have cooled, to hear a night shriek and the fell of hair, would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir, as life were in. I have supped full with horrors, direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was I cried for?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy store quickly.
Gracious, my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Will say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Iron slave!
Let me endure your wrath. If it be not so, within this 3 mile may you see it coming. I say, a moving grove.
If thou speakst false, upon the next tree shalt thou be hanged, until famine cling thee. Fear not till Burnham Wood do come to Dunsinane, and our wood comes toward Dunsinane. Arm, and out. If this witchy avouches does appear, ring the alarm bell. Blow, wind, come rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back.
Now near enough, your leafy screens throw down, and show like those you are. You worthy uncle, shall we with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle, worthy Macduff, and we shall take upon what else remains to our courting order.
Fare you well! Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight? Thus be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak, give them a breath, those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
They have tied me to a stake. I can't fly, but bear like, I must fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a one am I to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
So thou wilt be afraid to hear it.
Though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
Himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No more fearful.
Thou liest, abhorred tyrant. With my sword I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou wast born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by man that's of a woman's born.
That way the noise is, tyrant, show thy face. If thou be slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children ghosts will haunt me still. I cannot strike out wretched kerns, whose arms are hired to bear their staves. Either thou Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge. I sheath again undeeded. There thou should be. By this great clatter, one of the greatest, no, seems brooded. Let me find them, fortune, and more I beg not.
This way, my lord. The castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The noble things do bravely in the war. The day itself professes war, and the little is to do.
We have met with the foes of the ship to fight it.
Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die? On my own sword? While I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn!
Of all men else I have avoided thee, but get thee back. My soul is too much charged, with blood of thine already.
I have no words, my voice is in my sword. Thou bloodier villain, then terms can give thee help.
Thou loosest labor, as easy mayst thou the entrench in air, with my keen sword impressed as make me bleed. Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crest. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Accursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of my man, and be these juggling friends the more believed, that palter with us in the double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze old time. We'll have thee as our rare monsters are painted on a pole and under wit. Here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse, though Burnham Wood can come to Dunsinane, and thou opposed, being of no woman born. Yet I'll try the last before my body. I throw my warlike shield, lay on, Macduff, and damned be him the first cries, hold enough.
I would the friends we miss were safely arrived.
Some must go, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Macduff is missing, and your noble son.
Your son, my lord, has paid a soldier's debt. He only lived but till he was a man. The witch has no sooner had his prowess confirmed, in the unshrinking station where he had fought, but like a man he died.
Then he is dead?
Aye, and brought off the field, your cause of sorrow must not be measured by his worth, for then it hath no end.
Had he his hurts before?
Aye, on the front.
Why then, God's soldiers be he. Had I as many sons as I have hairs, I would not wish them to a fairer death, and so his knell is knolled.
He's worth more sorrow, and that I'll spend for him.
He's worth no more. They say he parted well and paid his score, and so, God be with him. Here comes newer comfort.
Hail, King, for so thou art. Behold where stands the cursed head. The time is free, I see thee compassed with thy kingdom's pearl, that speak my salutation in their minds, whose voices I desire aloud with mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expensive time before we reckon with several loves, and make us even with you, my thanes and kingsmen. Henceforth, be earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time as calling our exiled friends abroad that fled snares and watchful Triane, producing forth the cruel ministers of our dead butcher and fiend-like queen, who was as this thought by self-violent hands take off her life. This and what needful else that calls upon us by the grace of grace, we will perform in measured time and place. So thanks to all at once and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone.